Hi, my name is Asa. I am a member of a DID system, and I'm also a bearded vulture Therian. I have two questions. One is for other Therians, specifically bird Therians, and the other question is for other systems who have Therian system members. So first question for other bird Therians, what are some things you do that help you feel more connected to your stereotype? Like, I know that for people whose stereotypes are four-legged, they can do quadrobics, and that helps them a lot. But obviously that's not applicable to bird Therians. I also want to clarify for anyone who doesn't know, quadrobics does not automatically equal Therians. People can do quadrobics and not be a Therian. So that's my first question, how to feel more connected to bird stereotypes. And second question is for systems with Therian alters. Do these alters appear human in our world, or do they appear as their stereotype in our world? Or is it kind of a combo situation? Like, we have someone in our system who is both a guy and a vulture at the same time. We don't consider him a Therian because he doesn't consider himself a Therian. He just kind of exists as both of those things at once. Is that how Therian alters work in you guys' systems? Just very curious about how other people experience this kind of.
So there's a conversation that goes around a lot where people who habitually use gendered honorifics like sir or ma'am ask very kindly what a good gender-neutral replacement for that would be. And the most common answer from people like me who don't like gendered words applied to us is learn to drop the honorific, because most of us don't like to be put in that situation in a quick interaction with a stranger. And the asker will protest that they don't feel like they're respecting people without the honorific. Friends, I see you really trying, and I understand that you've been conditioned really hard to use this kind of language. But I have to ask, who is the respect for in this scenario? Because we're telling you, the best way to respect us is to not use an honorific there. Standards of communication change, and if you're committed to really respecting people, you might want to reconsider the script in your head.
I'm a worker, and my body count would have to be in the tens of thousands. Yeah. So I've been doing this for 6 years on and off, and for 3 of those years I was in establishments, and the way it works in establishments is you charge a lower price, so that means you have to see lots of clients to make your money. I'm independent now, so I charge a higher price and see less clients. I prefer it. Everyone's different. But yeah, I definitely would have seen a lot of people, because it wasn't uncommon for me to do like 10 a shift when I was back in establishments. That being said, I've never actually counted how many people I've seen, because I don't care. Now, I do know that there were some people who did this, and usually it was inadvertently. They were able to keep track because they like to write down how many times they saw a client to see how basically valuable that client was to their business in monetary terms. I don't really keep data like this. I probably should, but I don't. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't change anything. Yes, all it means is I'm very experienced and good at what I do. I have a lot of skills, right? Like, you'd pick that up after you've been with that many people. You pick up some skills. But guys, is not enough to change a woman. It is not a magical, mystical, important, powerful thing that just by touching us can change our very soul and essence and irrevocably, change us forever. It just won't. It's not that. You're not that important, sweetie. You're just not that important. And it reminds me of, sometimes I get clients who are like, oh, I want to be the first of the morning. Like, somehow my hoo-ha magically resets overnight and I become a virgin. Like, I use barrier protection and I shower between bookings. Like, there is no reason why you need to be the first of the bookings. I am a human being. I cannot be sloppy seconds. I am not chewing gum that gets chewed up. I am a human being, okay? Yeah, let's just get that straight.
Cool. My name is Teacher Roby. I am non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. For example, they are a great art teacher. They taught us how to draw stitch. Many of you already know that about me. Pronouns are super important for myself, for you. It's important that we get it right every single time. If you ever make a mistake, I'll just politely correct you. And you should also be making sure that you use those correct pronouns. If you have questions about that, we can talk about it offline, all right?